Hi there, this video is about how to get better foam with your home cappuccino or lattes. I like making them on my home machine. I'm not a barista by any measure. In fact, I only know how to make basically one kind of espresso drink. It's kind of a combo of a latte macchiato. I sort of make a latte and pour it through, and you'll see as I make it, people really like it. But anyway, I know that people get these machines at thrift stores and they have trouble making foam. It just blows bubbles in the milk and it doesn't make that nice rich foam, and they just give up and say, I'm just going to go to Starbucks. Well, one reason you might not be getting good foam is that your coffee isn't ground fine enough or packed hard enough. But another reason may be that part of your machine is clogged. And I had this machine here that I'd set aside because it was just not making good foam anymore. And my wife had the idea of running vinegar through, and our water is a little bit hard and we were getting scale buildup on a coffee machine. So I'm going to show you how I did it with this machine and how it really made a dramatic difference. The first thing you do is you have to cause a little pressure for the machine, and we don't want to pack it with coffee. So what I do is I take a little piece of paper towel and get it wet, and I stuff it in the basket, just set it down there, and then I put the basket in. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is load my machine just with water. And you don't have to do this, but I just want to show you how bad the steam pressure is at the beginning. So with the paper towel stuffed in the basket, I'm loading it with water, and I'm going to turn it on, and we're going to take a look at my bad steam pressure. Okay, as you can see here, this is the machine loaded with water. And just to show you, you let some of the water come through. We're going to pretend this was coffee. And then when about 2 shots has come through on the little marker, then you turn on the steam valve. That's when you have enough pressure. And you can see here, it's really not good. It just barely blows out any steam. It kind of spits a little bit. So this is what we're going to try to fix. I use white vinegar, and I put, you don't have to completely fill the carafe, but enough of it that it's going to do cleaning. So measure that out in the carafe because you don't want it to overflow as it's coming out of the machine. Dump that in and start the machine running. So for this step, we're going to mostly clean out the part of the machine that sends the coffee to the carafe. So we're going to let that bubble out, and you can see it coming out here. But also when it gets to about the 2 shots of vinegar level there, go ahead and turn the valve to let out some steam. So we're going to be blowing some steam. You can hold a cloth under there to catch it. And I have no idea if vinegar steam is good for you, if you should be breathing that. But anyway, there it is. Let it run all the way out and let all the pressure die down. And then we're going to do a second step here. Okay, now reset the machine. And by the way, we still have our little piece of paper towel in there. Go ahead and do about half a carafe of white vinegar. Get some new vinegar, pour that in there, and we're going to especially concentrate on the steam nozzle, cleaning that out. So you're going to need something to catch the liquid. I'm just using the carafe here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the machine on so it's all the way to steam. So it's sending the vapor out the steam valve, and you can see it there. It's kind of spitting out, and that's getting lots of good vinegar, cleaning out whatever mineral deposits are in there, and I'm catching it in the carafe. So let the vinegar come spitting out of the foaming valve, the steam valve there, for a while. You just need to clean that out. Let that go, and after, I don't know, maybe doing that for a minute, go ahead and put your carafe underneath where the carafe goes and flip it to the coffee making espresso, and go ahead and blow out all the vinegar that's in there. So get all the vinegar out. And next step, we are going to rinse it. Okay, so now just fill the carafe with water. Eve, I would still leave the paper towel in there so that you have some pressure, because we also want to get clean steam to clean out the steam valve. So go ahead and run that through. So go ahead and turn that steam valve on. As you can see here, I want you to look at this. I'm actually getting clouds of steam. And this is something I was not getting before. I was getting just a little bit of spitting. So this has really made a difference in just a couple minutes on how it's going to make foam when I do that. So after you've done that for a little bit, get the rest of the water out of the coffee part into the carafe. Go ahead and let that finish cleaning out. And then go ahead and take it apart. Take your paper towel out. And now with coffee in it, let's make kind of a latte macchiato, I call it. It's because it's like a latte because it's got a lot of milk and it's got the foam, but it's kind of a macchiato because you pour the coffee through. I like serving it in little glasses because you can see all the layers. It's kind of cool. And it makes a very nice coffee drink. If you just want to know basics about how to make a really easy kind of a latte macchiato thing that I've learned to make with this kind of home machine, you can watch my video. It's got easy step-by-step instructions for that. I kind of cheat and I make the foam in the cup. You can see that. Or if you need some other ways to make better foam and doesn't really have to do with the clean machine, watch my video on ways to get better foam, and I will have links to those videos in the notes below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy your coffee.